So Tobin finished up with change happens. I got a different word for it. But that says shift. Okay? That says shift. I was thinking about what to call this presentation because I clearly think that with the new tools and technologies we have available today, we really do have to make a major shift. Now, my two colleagues were wondering whether or not I could carry this off. And I told them it was no problem, and I can see they had great confidence in me as well. Okay? I've been known to be a little long-winded, but I think we'll get through this okay. This is my favorite tool. It's an iPad. I really do think it's the first personal computer we really have ever had because people really do use it for personal things now. No other computer has been like that. I think it's a wonderful thing. But I'll tell you that my first encounter with it wasn't so wonderful. I was stuck in my old ways of thinking about how to do technology and what to use it for, and this was really, really hard for me for some reason. So I brought it home, I've got my thing there, and I'm looking at it, and I was like, how come this isn't working for me? And I was at the kitchen table with my head in my hands looking at this thing, and my wife came down finally and said, you know, what gives? You got great technology here in front of you, you're usually happy. And I said, can't make it work. And she said, why don't you shift the way you're thinking about using it and try working like it works rather than having to make it work like you work. So there's some audience participation in this. So when I raise my hand, you guys have to say, did that really happen? All right. First scenario, number one of my colleagues called me from the Hilton Hotel right around the corner from the office, and she said, Reggie, our technology speaker bailed on us. I know you got a technology presentation, can you go over? I said, no, I'm on a train on my way to New York. Wait a minute. I got my iPad out, went and see if there was WebEx there on the iStore. There was a copy of WebEx there, downloaded WebEx, sent her the presentation, and ta-da. Really happened. Second scenario. I'm going to speak in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania to the Pennsylvania Society of Association Execs. They said, Reggie, don't bring anything. We've got SharePoint, we've got all this new format for doing things, and I got there, and the guy said, we forgot the laptops. What do? Went to the iStore, downloaded Share Plus for the iPad, downloaded eProjector, loaded up all the presentations on my iPad. Presentation went off without a hitch. Without a hitch. But I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't think differently. Last scenario. Called up my colleague at work and said, I forgot my iPhone. It was one of my colleagues that I've been telling about how good this iPad thing was. And after she called me a few names, and maybe, she said, don't you have your iPad with you? I said, yes. She said, didn't you tell me it does everything an iPhone does? I said, yeah. She says, doesn't it have Skype on it? I said, yeah. And so finally, loaded up my iPad, dialed the numbers I needed to do, put my Bluetooth in my ear, and made all the calls I needed to make for the day. So my conversation to you is this. We've got new tools. We've got mobile tools. We've got social tools. We've got tools like we've never had before. But to really take advantage of them for our organizations, we really do have a different mindset. So think about it. Take notes how you want. Play how you want, do seminars how you want, tweet how you want, okay? Do things like you want to do. Think about what you want to do as opposed to the tool you need to do it. Even get news how you want, find food how you want, even work how you want, and in some cases, make calls how you want. But think a little bit differently as you're thinking about these new tools that we have at our disposal, okay? So shift happens. Check your paradigm. Thank you.